say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I love you to my dying day. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody! Da 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 da. What do I do, 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 da, do, 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 da, do, 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 da, do. What do I do? What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me. Or I just might be going out tonight. Sometimes I say that I'm fine, but that's not all the time. You can see my colors fade away, and you know that you're mine. But you don't read the signs that say, never be my little runaway. And I've been shaking whilst you're making the mistakes of going out too late and never finding any time for me. And I've been waiting for the day when you're away, just to say that I missed you, baby. Well, maybe it's just me. What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me. I just might be going out tonight. The light goes out, and what I know is unknown. How do I go on when I'm lying by the phone? You're killing me, oh God, if only you knew that we were talking in my dream last night, but you never got to tell me. What do I do, do, da, do, da, do, da, do. What do I do, da, do, da, do, da, do. What do I do, da, do, da, do, da, do. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me, or I just might be going out tonight. What do I do? You don't know what I'm going through. I feel so blue. Help me find a way to the other side. Is it me or is it anxiety? Talk to me, or I just might be going out tonight. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can hear the door bell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend, blah blah blah, will play a solo. Ba-dum ba-dee, bee bee ba-dum ba-dum ba-dee ba-dum ba-dum, wee ba-ba-dum boom boom ba-da-dum ba-oh. Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drum. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr.
morning, evening, and afternoon, everyone. And welcome back to That Bastard Chap Badly Plays. Of course, you may be wondering, yo, you look like you're still in the running to be a monarch. I am already a monarch, you must understand that. Make no mistake. But also, hello, Blueberry. Hello, Leafy, who is also called Mothman. And hello! I'm gonna botch this fucking name so badly. Thank you for reminding me that I forget my headphones on full volume. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I'm able to remind you. Believe me, it's gonna be like this for the entirety of the stream. Make no mistake about that. I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing your name. Is it Dadens? Is there a shorter version of your name? Because also you could just say Arda. Arda. Don't worry about the pronunciation. Arda. Thank you very much, Ada. Very good. Very nice. And welcome to King of the Castle. When we last left off, Bastard the First has just won. And he's bound to win once again. With the Barons of the March. What's it? The Partitions of the Coast? The Partitions of the Coast and the Counts. Very good indeed. Very good indeed when we last left off. Very good. Very lovely. And don't worry, I'm sure your gold is still there. Somewhere. And also, let me just go into the other room just to get well acquainted with who we are. And of course, I'm That Bastard Chap. And of course, we're in the SETI section, really, before we start the game. And as you can clearly see there, on the top left, we have a lovely corgi I found on Google Images. The top right is my third favorite underrated character from the video game Siberia series. Very good Siberia game. Bottom left is Mint from Portionomics. And bottom left is Philip DeFranco from the Philip DeFranco show. And of course, we have on the far left area, the best actor in the world!
Nicholas Cage.
The best actor in the friggin' world! He sits by the couch because he's too good to be on a portrait. He's just that good. Hello, funny Brit. I'm looking very much. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Dreamer. Very good. Just like Dr. Room. I gotta ask something. Your channel's name is That Bastard Chap, but the description says That Master Chap. What? Say Pia. Twitch is weird about his name. Yes, they don't like me saying the bastard word. They don't like me saying the B word. The British B word. The fatherless. I only call myself that as a metaphorical sense. I do not basically consider myself to be a physical manifestation of a bastard, but I am metaphorically and mentally a bastard. Because I'm able to basically come off into these streams and just blurt whatever comes to mind, really. Without the thought of needing to change my name constantly. Rather than bastard, you could say illegitimate child. Yes, I would love to call myself that illegitimate child chap. Really, Okay, Leafy, don't be saying stuff like that. No. We don't need to basically go into details over our history. Just to know the autism is still there. But yes, and also the wheelchair chapel that I hope to get at some point because throne is a thing. Which actually begs the question. I added some, one new thing to the throne. I hope you noticed it when you basically entered the room. And of course, the only bot I allow in this stream, and that's, of course, everyone's favorite bot, React Bot. Say hello to the lovely React Bot, everyone. And also, React Bot, say hello back to them, and I hope you're going to be enjoying some new King of the Castle.
Censored is better.
Okay, we're just going to move on. From that, I'm sending you the little creature for Christmas. Yay! I look forward to that very much so. And, of course, what have I been doing this week? Well, I basically decided to play Fortnite. And I'm not being ironic about that. For the first time, I seriously played Fortnite. Got one victory royale in solos. But throughout that, I unfortunately had a great time. Even if every death was just a big old, I say fuck, why did I lose? Or why did I get killed by that? How dare that fucker kill me? When I say Christmas, I mean October when I get paid extra time. Ow! Hey, Green Boy, glad to see you're here. Don't worry, your zesty bestie just changed their name. Hopefully you understand that very fully. And Yellow, how are you doing, Green Boy? But yes, without further ado, and as well as that, I'm hoping, I really am hoping that I get some stuff done when it comes to certain parts of work that I hope you all get to enjoy when it's, you know, able to be released, really. But yes, without further ado, it's time to play the game! And I hope you're all going to enjoy it as much as I am. Very good, very lovely, very nice. We're just going to turn that piece off for just a moment. Don't worry, it'll come back at the end of the stream. Make no mistake about that. But yes, and of course, there are many people that I enjoy the company of. Very much so. Oh, and also, I hope we're all basically coping under the pressure of what I essentially assume is the big weather. The big evil weather. That just loves blaring its ugly mug right into our homes. Because summer humidity be bruh humidity. Very much so. And of course, we continue on to the thing. King Bastard II of the Venom's Bane dynasty, presiding over the kingdoms of Counts of the East, the Barons of the March, and the Partitions of the Coast. That's right, we basically made it one dynasty. And we intend to keep going, baby! Let's go! Ready up when you can, everyone! Because I intend to make the best, and I mean the best dynasty of all known mankind. Be sure to use exclamation point with your preferred pronoun. Ah, Green Boy, you are a Count of the East. This is a very good. And that is the voice. And you are a Baron of the March. Arda. Lovely little thing. You will enjoy how I usually use their voices. And of course, Leafy, Mothman, are you wanting to ready up at any point? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Can you do the Twitch extension for this game? I already am. Oh, shit! I forgot to activate it! Sorry about that, I forgot to activate it! Don't worry, it's activated now! Everything is fine! Nothing has gone wrong! But did a 180 right there in a split second. Yeah! Professional streamer! I'm a professional streamer! Stop laughing at me! Oh, stop laughing at me! I'm doing my best, okay? I can't expect to do everything. I'm not like any of yous. I can't always be a professional man. I gotta do what I can. With all that I can. You know me. I'm just that good at being a professional streamer. Can't you see that I am as great quality streamer as I can be? You can't just assume that it's gonna be as low quality, unprofessional, not as great as the next person in any way, shape, or form. I'm better than all those fucking streamers in all shapes and forms. Don't diminish me. But yes, of course. You scared the baby. Is it because of the? Is it because I approached without merging? I didn't mean to. Okay, I didn't mean to. It was just a big scary. I apologize greatly. And of course, we just need one more person to begin the ever so loving, unfortunate tirade. She's very upset now. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. But what can you do? I'm sorry for upsetty spaghettiing your little child. Shouldn't have been listening to the small TV screening. I apologize very much so. Does it mean you'll have to basically bed the child in their crib and thus you can then play the game? Maybe. Yes. No. Perhaps. Is that what we're gonna have to endure in any way, shape, or form? Not sure. Damn. Damn. Of course I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know your child would be that sensitive to noise. Or maybe I did and I didn't care. Let's see who we could peer pressure into joining us. Oh, what? I already am. Oh shit. Wait, let me take a look at this. This slander. Let me take a look at this. Can you do the Twitch extension for this game? I already am. Oh shit! I forgot to activate it. Sorry about that. I forgot to activate it. Don't worry, it's activated now. Yes, we don't need to know that I'm capable of making mistakes. I know, it's like like, why? Why, Arda, did you clip that? How dare you? Can't you see that I'm doing my best? I'm a professional streamer. That's why I'm mostly always on here. Always begging for people to ready up in order to make sure the game ball is rolling. And now I feel that I may need to just go into this area and go, yo, who wants to play King of the Castle? I'll just type who wants to play ? And also let me just peer pressure others into joining and saying, yo, you wanna defraud me? You won't. 1v1 on guard. Yo! Wait. Wanna dethrone me? ? The anniversary event is out today on Dead by Daylight. Oh, well, that would be lovely tomorrow. It also means that we don't have to worry about the, the Five Nights at Freddy's map always constantly being there. And also, let me just do this. Only if I can be the same team as my bestie. Ah, yes, very much so. Indeed. Great to know. Yes. Always good. Yep. Yepperino. Yepperoo. Let's go for... Question mark on this person. And maybe this person. Oh, and I'm getting you. I think we got a ball game. Yeah. And thus, I think we can begin just a few moments when the person I peer pressured into joining us joins us. Won't that be amazing? Oh my god, it's try. I can't. Wait a minute. Let me just try and pronounce that. Eh! What the? Wait a minute. Tribuary Sam. Wait a minute. The Sam? Wait a minute. The Sam? It's Trib, you... Terry. Terry. It's the... By the way, if anyone doesn't know who Tribunary Sam is, this is one of the devs for this game. Sam is one of the devs of the game. Of this game that we are currently playing. Yeah, I'm the dev behind the game. Hope you're good. Wanted to jump in and say good luck. Yeah, just... Yeah, I know that name anywhere. Hey, Sammy! Glad to see you're here. Is this game free? Nope. 15 bucks. 15 bucks. Cause your boy... Cause, let's face it, they ain't doing this shit for free. Cause it's a good game. It gets Twitch integrated. It's got lore dumps. It's got everything you need to know. Also, thank you, Sam. Free to play in Twitch chat. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. But also, thank you very much. And thank you for the very much for the follow. Hey, if anyone doesn't know who I am, just for the sole purpose of, let's say I was to pretend, let's pretend for a moment that Sam was just like any other ordinary person. I love to join, but I'm currently working super hard on the occlude. Basically, I looked at occlude, and I gotta say, math scares me. Oh, shit! Oh! 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 Well! Sam, you can't just scare me like that! Oh! Holy shit! There's a little bit of maths. Here's an apology for not being able to play. It's perfectly fine, Sam. Holy hell! I was just gonna show people who I am! Oh! Thank you, Sam! Oh, I appreciate it very much so! Oh, you want to know what's gonna happen next? When the game comes out, which I assume it already is, I'm playing that the second after Deltarune. After I complete all of Deltarune. But that's beside the point. The point being is, thank you. Thank you very much, Sam, for what you have just done. I appreciate it. I love it. And thank you very much. Holy shit. Just for the moment's notice. Hello, my name is Chap. Chap. I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 5 PM GMT to 1 PM at Sun. You're playing Deltarune. I'm playing it on Sunday. King of the Castle is every Friday. Dead by Daylight is every Saturday. And any game after... And every Sunday is either a new game or one I'm currently trying to play. Have you played Deltarune? You're damn right I have. Right, I'm off. Good luck. If you want to know more about me, here's this.
Hello, you muppet. Welcome to the Twitch channel of that bastard Chap. Except bastard is spelt with a 5 as opposed to an S because Twitch won't let us do it. Anyway, you know this channel's for a right git, a right geezer. We're all about the bees and the fucking honey, you know what I mean? We got the memes, the video games. I also have feet and knees. What a coincidence. Great deal. You stop on by my Twitch, I make some killer content and a little bit of money on the side, and you get to laugh at me because I'm a funny guy all the way from the British Isles, which is where Jack the Ripper was, and he killed a bunch of prostitutes, which was pretty shitty at the time, I imagine, but there was a lot of things happening at the time in London at that time that was bad. Anyway, come on in and join the memes, lads. It's a good fucking time, innit?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel honored, but at the same time in utter shock. I've never, in my mind, ever thought a dev would... I mean, I remember one time, like, a Brazilian dev basically gave me, like, a key for the game. What was it called? Dandy Ace. Or is it Ace Dandy? Either way, it basically, just... Sorry, I apologize for the sheer shock in my voice, but you can understand that, in my mind, this is absolute shock for me. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't expecting that to even happen, and now that it did, it's just I can't really just you know that feeling you get where you feel like you're obliged now to like it's like if there are two artists on social media and both of them keep trading the same $30 to each other to get art of their OCs made. So basically the $30 goes to them, they make the art, they send the art back, to which then they think, well, I want to make art of theirs, and they are making it for $30, so they buy $30, and then the $30 go back to them because back to them, and thus art is then made back, and then it turns into a fucking tennis match where they're just hitting $30 across from each other just in order to make the same characters that of art. I'm confused. I don't know. I'm in utter shock. Also, hello, Semi. It's nice to know you're here. Always is, always will be. But holy hell, you're not gonna believe this, Semi. You're not gonna believe this. One of the devs, Sam, one of the devs of King of the Castle, and currently the new Tribituary. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce any game these days. Holy shit, the hype train is over. Now we have this. It's a button masher. We get the button masher. Ah, Heist! Ah, it's good to have you back once again. Thank you. Thank you ever so kindly. Holy hell. Lovely individual. And thus, they will be representing the partitions until more people come along to basically join in this incident. I'm not gonna lie to you, we were just in... Green Boy, did you really just do that to me? Did you really just do that to me? Oh, and also, Riapbot, what do you have to say for the dev of the game that we are currently playing, showing up on stream, saying hi, and throwing 5 gift subs in our face, and then leaving?
I give this a D-.
But why? What? Because are you saying that Sam should have spent more?
Wholesome.
Okay, fair enough. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I guess we're having a fucking marble race then. Sorry, Heist. We're just gonna do a tiny little marble race. It determines the rest of the stream. Don't worry, it's part of the game. It's part of these streams. Make no mistake about that. You just have to be a bit patient. That is okay. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So let me just also do this. I apologize greatly. Possible stream it. That is actually a possibility. Make no mistake about that. So let me just but maybe. Okay, the Lone Ranger. Oh, wait. The Lone Ranger theme song. Okay. We will start this in a few moments. But not before YouTube tries to basically attack me for using ad block. To which I say, I'm not paying shit. You want premium? You can get your premium when I'm dead. Okay, we're just going to place that there. And then we're just going to do this. Then press the random button. Put that in and that. And then we're just going to move over to here for just a moment. You may be thinking, what moment? You'll see. 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 You will very much see. Again, now that... Okay. This has been a very, very shocking, like... How long has it been? 15 minutes? Oh, wrong one. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen! Are you ready? Are you steady? And you better be going now! Oh my goody gracious me, and they are off. All the marbles falling into sequence, falling into organization. And the first ones to fall down into the rushing is Endstream and Lighto with Point Redeemer. Oh shit. Oh, and thus we are now in the long road to what may be the end of the stream, because it's in the lead. But Lighto with Point Redeemer is neck and neck with Endstream, but is not giving it a second notice. Oh my fucking god, are we about to see an upset like no other? Oh, but it has to go through these wheels, and the rest of the balls have catched up with him. Whilst it looks like Loud Time is now in the lead. Time to scare more than just your little babe, be Leafy. But it looks like Chap and Salt's Chap is trying to basically go through the wheels, but now has been forced through. Any one of these could be the winner, but nothing happens. Could win the entire thing. But Loud Time doesn't want nothing to basically be in their vocabulary, as it looks like there's been a wheel pile up as the marbles pour in. And it looks like another one could be on the ropes. What will happen as we go into the last slides and they all force themselves through the thing while they're getting over a Benefunny speed run could be in the works. But who will be the winner as they all... For anyone on YouTube watching, just letting you know, this is just an ordinary thing. Oh no, what is this? Oh, what's that? Oh, you wanna basically, Don't worry, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Hello, everyone. How was that brief little moment of streaming? Yes, very much so. It's just you lot are so fucking annoying. How dare you? Green Boy, how fucking dare you? Right in front of Sam, of all people. I start the stream, and then this shit happens. And you're like, I want the end stream. And now I'm having to just look like a righteous little tit in front of everyone. But yeah, just, how dare you? How fucking dare you? I just can't believe you do that. I'm better than Aiden. Aiden! 1 second. Let me just screenshot something and send over some horrible slander. Let me just screenshot that. There's slander and it. There's slander afoot. There's slander afoot. How dare you? But also, without further ado, I think it's time we actually played the freaking game, for fuck's sake. Now that, without further ado, it's time to get into the game! Yes. Hopefully Heist and, Arda are still there. Because, as far as I'm concerned, they just thought this stream ended out of fucking nowhere. Hey, Blueberry! You're a lovely little count. Everyone has their 1,000 gold, except for Semi, who has 3,250 gold. Lovely, to say the least, wouldn't you say? Another count game, yes indeedy. As we go in... I can't believe. Damn. Anyway, time for the council introduction. Oh, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Nice. Good to know. Anyway, enjoy the stupid ads. In fact, the ads are happening. You know what that means?
I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side.
We're out in nostalgia for an America gone by. This war is a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them. Defeat them. Gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell. If you don't want to see those shitty ads, be sure to sub to this channel. Or wait until Sam comes back to throw gift subs at us. Because holy hell, that was... Again, you all were there. But my god, it was just... Let's just say he just came out, just to tell us all to have a good look on the stream, and then boom, oh yeah, and thus you can basically see the whole stream. But unfortunately for Blueberry, for Arda, for everyone else except for Green Boy, they get to watch this without the thought of ads being shoved into their face. And what a lovely thing that is. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have that because you have an area code that... Because you have, you live in a place where you don't have that problem. And the only reason, for that is geographic superiority. But what do you have to say about these ads playing and Blueberry suddenly not needing to have to sub to me because Blueberry has an area code that doesn't play ads?
I heckin' love science.
There was nothing to do with science with that. How dare you? Where is this magical non-ad place? Yeah, can we have a VPN for that? Can we have a VPN for that? Maybe? So, this stream has been brought to you by, Nord Express, Surfshark VPN. Just lovely. Farage's favorite, Poland. I thought it was Germany. I thought it was Germany because he has German passports and stuff. But anyway, I put the war. Wait, I put the war to Poland. I put the war to Poland. I put the war to Poland. Yes, it's a little Yachty song. It's stupid and I love it. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you had a lovely time with those shitty ads. Anyway, now that you are the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Introduce yourself to the Council of the East. In honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. I was dismayed to hear of your father's passing. Liar! Liar! Anyway, see Council of Nobles. Yes, indeed. Anyway, the partitions of the coast. A pleasure, your sincere highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Oh, yes. And now for the barons of the march. Hail and well met, your highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. Yes, you will basically be wondering, why is my throat not destroyed by this, like, constant amounts of shouting? Well, there's a time limit for it, but by then, there's a lot, I can just do it for, like, hours, when I won't feel any bad with my throat. The countess have set a dress code, warlike, yes indeed. But also, I forgot to mention, for the barons, we have a trade of 6, a farming of 2, a military of 8, a faith of 10, and a defiance of 2. For the counts, we have a trade of 7, a farming of 4, a military of 5, a faith of 10, and a defiance of 2. For the petitions, we have a trade of 3, a farming of 5, a military of 3, a faith of 10, and a defiance of dos. While an authority is at 6, stability is at 6, the treasury, 3,650. Good gosh. Not gonna lie, the hot ass air about to kick me out. I know, Ada. Believe me, we're all feeling the horrible, scorching humidity. I'll tell you this right now. It's the humidity that causes this absolute diabolical stuff. It's luckily cooled down a little here. Oh, that's lovely, because you live in Canada. You live in the frozen country. It's 38 to 40 degrees Celsius where I'm at. Oh, I ain't at the UK. Oh, are you in Spain? Alexa, what countries have 40 degrees right now?
From wisevoter.com. These countries are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Cyprus, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkey.
Oh, you're right. Turkey. It's Turkey. It's been hot as fuck here most of the week. Fair enough, really. Anyway, and with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your father fought so hard for? Very unfortunate. Anyway, time for the coronation. Are you all ready for the coronation? Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your father, but now that your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get this over with. Shall we call the nobles in? They had to cut electricity like an hour ago because there was too many fires because of the... Oh! Oh! In Turkey, of all places. Fuck me. Oh! 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 Okay, oh. Don't be melting whilst we're playing. There is a lot of fires in Turkey. It's nothing new. Be that as it may, it sucks! Anyway, do we A, host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine? B, force the commoners to swear a blood oath? C, D, the nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king? A, B, or D, for now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 it's what you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting is what you all should do. A voting is for you now. Vote, vote. Hey! Vote, 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 a vote, a vote. A vote, vote. Vote. 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. It looks like Semi and Heist has dipped. I assume it's because they thought the stream ended. Depends on time of day and oh, the tires must be melting. But here, but in game. Ah, then vote! Then vote! You don't want your vote to not count in this democracy? But it looks like it wouldn't matter. 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. and thus the nobles must put on a vast banquet for the king. Lovely. The nobles spare no expense, and your banquet table groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuck with swan's tongues, an entire whale turning on a spit. It's a meal fit for a king, which is now, you suppose, what you are. Yeah. Oh. And now for the path to victory. Lovely. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your father out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Now, I could be a dickhead and go as a saint and just basically walk my ass all the way to victory. But your boy always likes a challenge. Your boy always likes a challenge. I know, cringe, I know. But let's go for... You're not a saint though. How dare. How dare, Heist. How dare. Anyway, father of a nation. I'm gonna get the farming back up to good old Yeah, no. Yes. Let's get that farming up! Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Lovely. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I need a challenge! I need a challenge! Anyway, and the season! We have Desmond of the Blueberry Dynasty. Charismatic Eastern chessmaster, leans delicately on a podium, sighing, "My fellow counts! In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Bastard II wears the crown." Do we A, Intimidation, which is raising stability, B, Ascension, which is lowering your own faith, or C, Possession, which is lowering your own defiance? What do you do, Leafy Angry Man? Whatever shall you do? Is there something you have in mind? Something interesting that could be put around? Because if you don't answer in the next 10 seconds, it's gonna be randomized. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh wait, it's not. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Blueberry. My bad. 3, 2, and a 1. It looks like Blueberry has abstained from the plotting to basically abjugate me, and instead Intimidation, which is raising stability, is the priority. I'm just hanging out. Yeah, I forgot. I'm a bit on and off. Just shout me when you need me. Fair enough. I'll just say partitions, and thus you'll understand. Or I could just raise the volume on my microphone and then bust everyone's eardrums off. The Count's plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their schemes, the Counts must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Fear. Anyway, Vermis of the Semi-Bloodline, legendary marcher auditor, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. "When have the barons of the march back down for a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne!" Do we A, Subterfuge, which is lowering stability, B, Doppelganger, which is lowering your own defiance, or C, Uprising, which is raising the treasury? What shall you do, Arda and Simi? Whatever shall you do? Because your boy... and it looks like Uprising could be happening unless Semi has any objections to it. You should vote A. Well, too bad. Well, that's too damn bad! 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nah. I want problems. Yes, you want the treasury. because that's easy said and done. The Baron plans to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king, before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the Barons must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. Interesting. Meanwhile, Nerva of the Heist family, well-known coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow politicians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Bastard II. Something must be done. Do you A, do sorcery, which is raising the authority, B, conspiracy, which is lowering the treasury, or C, corruption, which is lowering the authority? What shall you do, partition heist? What? And you have chosen sorcery, which is raising the authority. Voting is closed. Never believe it's not so. One noble voted for sorcery. The partitions plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the partitions must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. So, you've got me in a bit of a bind here, because I need those. I really do. I've just noticed, how the hell did you get 10/5 of all sides? Did the knife itself come out? This is from, Bastard the First. He only needed to be feared, with the authority, and as well as that, all he needed was the authority, and as well as that, the faith, in order to become the faithful of all known people. And the reason I'm not choosing that is because it'd be too easy. Time for the Lords of the Land! We have reverse voting, anonymous voting, and stop the count. Let's go for reverse voting. For anyone who doesn't know what reverse voting is, nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes gets passed. If someone rebelled and picked support from the Archbishop, it would be GG so quick. Oh, yeah, most definitely indeed. Which begged the question why you chose sorcery, because the Archbishop kind of frowns upon that. So, you know, kind of questioning that. And the season! So we got Law on Lumber, the Honor Guard, and Terror in the East. Anyway, let's go to that one. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts were Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the partitions were champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons offer a squad of ballad and soldiers. Unfortunately, we can't recruit the Eastern Knights. There's been a major scandal. Some of their poetry was plagiarized. What the fuck?
God reactors, everyone.
I know, right? I was just gonna think that Reactbot had something to say, but no, he just brought out his son. Anyway, they won't come to the capital until this blows over. You'll need to pick someone else. Alright, so Coastal Gladiators or Veterans of the March? Well, I want to go for the one that has the most military, and the one... What the fuck was that? That was Reactbot. And his son, Tiny Bot. Anyway, I have made my decision. No fucking idea. Oh, wait your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. I'm gonna go with the Veterans of the March. I will make the arrangements at once. Ah, lovely. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts, each soldier spots a bigger scar than the last. React more like crackpot, because those eyes are not... Okay. What? You don't like his lovely facial demeanor just doing this? Ada, like, Reapo, what do you have to say to Ada not liking your eyes?
Let him cook.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? I'll leave him be. No vines on those eyes. Okay, fair enough. Ada, do whatever you want against Reactbot, it seems. Anyway, time for law and lumber. Your Angus Majesty, will you tell those superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftsmen, people. I've told you 1,000 times, noble patrician, that forest is finally haunted! Haunted! You'll damn us if you go logging there! Stay the fuck away from my trees. But you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusion for hunting. Your Angus Majesty, the counts can't be allowed to wriggle out of the commitments. Alright, do we, the partitions have a contract and may go logging. B, let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the counts. C, turn the forest into a joint coastal eastern hunting reserve. Or D, fence the area off and make sure no one gets near it. Reverse voting! You have to pick the one you don't want to vote for. 3, 2, 1, A, B, C, or D, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. Which one don't you want? Voting, voting, voting. Which one don't you want? Voting, 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 voting. Which one don't you want? Which one don't you want? I wonder what it'll be. Which one don't you want? Which one will it be? Reverse voting is you. And I just said it's you. Get the voting! Voting! Why aren't you voting? Y'all better be voting when I'm through with you. 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It looks like abstinations has basically come about. Voting is tied at a 0. I'm going for fence the area off and make sure no one goes near it. Fence the area off and make sure no one goes near it. Roll the dice! Yeah! But my lumber! I paid for it! Give it a rest, won't you? The council is spoken, and it's for your own good. When it's clear the council won't reconsider its position, noble partition heist links back to the coast. The haunted forest falls back into obscurity and legend. Lovely. Anyway, moving on. Your Majesty, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. How ghastly. Only a few have seen the beast and live to tell the tale. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs, the misty mount, and the blood-soaked fur. What shall we do? Shall we A, send the Count's army to deal with the abomination? B, offer a substantial bounty on the monster? Or C, A or B, vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. You must be voting, voting. You forgot to put the explanation point when you fucking voted. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey! Don't worry, we all make mistakes. Anyway. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Oh my goodness gravy, you better be voting right now. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It looks like you want to send the Count's army to deal with the abomination at a 35% chance of winning. Voting is closed. Send the Count's army to deal with the abomination. Roll the dice! Shit! The regiment marches in circles for weeks through swamps and mud, but fails to hunt down the elusive beast. When they return, many soldiers appear to have brought back some manner of disease from the bog. They're coughing pale and too weak to hold their swords. Meanwhile, the monster attacks continue to menace the east. You hear reports that it is no longer confines its attacks to the nighttime. Son of a bitch. Soon, peasants are too afraid to tend to their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. Son of a bitch. Hey! end the season. We are now in the bidding wars. That's right, the bidding wars. Semi with 2,950. Green Boy with 1,000. Blueberry with 1,000. Arden with 700. And Heist, who is the most broke, with 400 gold to their name. Disgusting. What happened to my 300? Don't know. Anyway, for the barons, we have A, an observatory, which lowers the faith. B, a theatre, which lowers authority. For the counts, we have C, a library, which raises the stability. D, a stadium that lowers military. For the politicians, we have E, a deer park, which lowers the farming. And F, a monument, which raises the authority. A, B, C, D, E, or F. Get your bags out and throw them on the ground. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. By the way, it's fund letter then number. Green Boy. Just so you know. Anyway, get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on. Get your bidding on. Get your bidding on. Get your bidding on. Bidding. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have lowered the authority and lowered the count's military for some reason. Anyway, end the season! Lovely Joe Blade, the Archbishop's Fury, Rogue Golem, and finding a spouse. Oh. Cheapest stadium ever, made with hopes and dreams. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, the Archbishop's Fury. You're enjoying a peaceful breakfast when the Archbishop barges into your dining hall, waving a scrap of paper. Your Majesty! This is an outreach! Was nailed to the door of the cathedral this morning by some two-bit priest called Samonte Lemongrave. What is it? Is this a Martin Luther situation? It's an essay decrying the church, making all sorts of fantastical accusations. What exactly are these issues? He claims that we're corrupt just because we're selling premium tickets to a cushy afterlife at 100 gold a pop. And he wants the church to officially change the fourth sentence of the page 118 of the Holy Book so that it forbids selfishness instead of elfishness. He claims it's a typo just because L's aren't real. He even criticized my hat, says it's a bit too much. How dare he? Oh! Smells like heresy to me, Your Majesty. I can have a pyre built in the city square before noon. Alright, do we track down Lemongrave and have him burned at the stake? B, destroy the heretical missive and leave it at that? Or C, the church should address these concerns? B or C, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what you all should do. A voting is for you now. Vote, vote. Hey, vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote. A vote, 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 vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1s. And it looks like we're at a tie. Voting is tied at a 1. Maybe destroy the heretical missive and leave it at that. Yes. Roll the dice! Oh, the letter is tossed into a nearby fireplace and quickly burns to ashes. Roll the dice! Yes! Fortunately, the common folk show no desire to turn against the church. They fear for their immortal souls and their currently uncooked flesh. And, of course, elves aren't real, because the 9th forbade them. It says so in the Holy Book. Ah. So Monte Lemongrave returns to obscurity as a minor priest in a small town. You never hear from him again. Lovely! Anyway, time for a rogue golem. Okay. A rogue golem has crossed into your territory over the Ashmedane border, your majesty! This could be an exciting opportunity! What's so exciting about it? Please, my liege! This is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works! We could even turn it against Ashmedane! Your majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmedane, or over the count of the partitions. Golems are an offense to the 9th god, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. Alright, do we A, use it as a source of labor, B, add it to the marcher army, C, take it apart and figure out its secrets, or D, destroy it? Now, if you ask me, we should, I don't know, take it apart and find its secrets. A, B, C, or D for now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. It's what you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. I just wanna vote. Voting, a voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. Hey! Voting, voting, vote. Voting, vote. Voting, vote. Vote, vote, vote. The voting is for you. Hey, vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. And it looks like a majority has spoken. And it looks like we are to take it apart and figure out its secrets. Roll the dice! The secrets of the golems have been a mystery for too long. I'll put our very best artisans to work figuring it out. Roll the dice! Yes! A few weeks later, Baron Arda reports back with a gleeful smile. Chap dubbed his up. You should book him to join this. Ah, I see. I will bully. I will do the bully. I'll just type yo ready up. I need a noble. wait. Yo, wake up. I need a noble in the to bully. There we go. Just what I need. Just what I needed. Lovely jubbly. It's slow going, my liege. Ow. Thank you, Semi, for the biscuits. I'll be sure to have those. It's slow going, my liege, but we're getting somewhere. In a few months, I think we'll have it cracked. Lovely. And the season! Uh-oh. Across the kingdom, discontent with the king is rising. Everyone knew that he was better off, but until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Now the peasants are asking all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord. And as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it can't be unasked. Somewhere in the march, a group of barons are touring Baron Arda's impressive trophy room. Once the tour is over, a bottle of brandy is uncorked, and the barons settle down for some light treason as a treat. The common folk are getting rowdy! And it's all thanks to us! Now that they know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're itching to get rid of him. I was able to get away with levying a little tax this year. And even that I blamed on the king. Isn't it lovely having a scapegoat? Aye! Now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Bastard II is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent too. I'm sorry, light treason? For the next stages of the scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Oh dear. Meanwhile, in the coast, a noble partition heist sits on a pier, watching the sharks swim lazy circles beneath their dangling feet. Suddenly the water begins to boil and froth. The sharks swim off in terror. A huge, shaggy creature rises from the sea. Ye wanted to meet me? Make it quick. Make it quick. A giant squid is fighting a sperm whale 30 miles from here, and I don't want to miss it. And I don't want to miss it. I thought we had a common goal. The king has been overstepping his bounds recently, hasn't he? The king's navy did anchor their ships over my favourite reef last month. Bloody annoying. Alright, I'll help ye. But you gotta get rid of the bees. Did you say bees? Yes! On the plane, on this plane, they're simple insects. But in the apple tree, the world is dreams and magic. They're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference. But they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting. So you can deal with them. For the next stages of the scheme, the partitions must lower all regions of combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Son of a bitch. Oh, what's that? Oh, taxes in my lands? Sure. And the season! And we've got the true monster, secrets of the golems, and eligible options. Let's go for the secret of the golems for first. You've cracked it! We cracked it, Your Highness! Golems are powered by scrolls imbued with the words of Kal Dorvaga, the Ashmedane machine god! We can build golems of our own, but we need to pray to Kal Dorvaga too! Need I even say it? Heresy! Heresy! Alright, do we A, allow it, but the barons must donate massively to the church? B, allow it, but the golems must be powered by the prayers of the ninth? C, allow it without restriction? Or D, forbid it utterly? Well, either way, people are going to get annoyed with me. A, B, or C for now! Voting, voting, voting. Voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. It's what you all should do. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Vote, vote. Hey! Vote, vote. Voting! You gotta vote. You gotta do it now, or move it or lose it, my friends. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Dub, you need to join in order to do that. Exclamation mark. Join with your preferred pronoun. My bad, I missed it. It's... Dub, that's how you do it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. And you, Dub, are a lovely partition. Don't spend it all in one place. Here's your 1,000 gold. The church takes a massive hit when such heresy is allowed openly in the march. More and more common folk drift away from the ninth god. Meanwhile, dozens of church factories are built in Kaldorva's name, and soon marcher armies are bolstered with untying clay giants. Lovely! Anyway, eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible... I'm here for my Nobel Peace Prize. You will have it in no time. Do not worry. One eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful ally. Yeah, I know. The Chancellor leads you to a great hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see these eligible options. They whisk away the cloth for the first portrait. This is Zahina. What? The eldest daughter of the Eastern Blueberry Dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. Spends most of her time indoors, poring over musty tombs. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. Intriguing, intriguing. From the coast we have Dimitri, the wealthy heir to noble partition Dub estate. I mean, just look at him. He's gorgeous, and apparently he's got a silver tongue too. He loves to lose his fortune betting at the arena. There was also a scandal recently where he was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. I like the sound of him. And finally we have the Marcher's offering. Emmy Scoyne of the prestigious Semi-Bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Also got into a fight with the local bishop a couple of years back. Gave him a bloody nose. Sounds like a laugh? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I like the Baroness. Well, too bad. I'm picking what I want to pick. Do you want to pick? I pick Dimitri of the Coast. Just so you lot stop crying. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, the true monster. Remember when I came to you with word of a monster preying upon the peasant in the east? It's difficult to forget. I have reason to believe that the goblet may be one of my fellow counts. Count Blueberry to be precise. The peasants believe that Count Blueberry transforms into a colossal bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Ah. Sounds unlikely. I agree, but Blueberry has been noticeably absent from social engagements on the nights the beast has been seen. What should I do? Pray, do not call a public vote on the matter. Could embarrass Blueberry greatly for no good reason. Okay. How about... I'll send a team of Inquisitors to... No. I'll send the message to Blueberry asking him to control himself. You receive a reply to Blueberry before the week is out. I can only apologize for my indiscretions. From now on, I will confine myself to the dungeon where I experience my little episodes. I appreciate you handling this matter privately. The dozens of murdered peasants would probably not call this justice. But the attacks do stop. Hopefully the matter is dealt with. Lovely, a jubbly. And the season! And thus we have, fuck it, let's do Iron Choice. And the year! And of course we got giant spiders, a plague of rats, and the royal woman. The wedding to Dimitri is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Peter's Cathedral with Dimitri at your side. Do you take this man as your lovely wedded husband? Yeah, whatever. Then I pronounce you king and husband. Oh! After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Dimitri, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which he flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Dimitri, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Hey, Heist! It's nice to see you back. admit that your heart wasn't into it. That shocks him at first, and then he smiles. Me neither. Still, I suppose it's the way we must play. Let's drop the act, shall we? With pleasure. Well, what should we talk about? I'm so used to steering a conversation in safe waters. I've forgotten how to let it run its natural course. Tell me what you're passionate about. It's not exactly the most admirable passion, if you can even call it that, but I can't resist a good game of cards. I was nervous about today. Me too. Not that I let myself show it. From there, the conversation flows like fine wine. You pass a bottle back and forth, laying bare your deepest fears and hopes. At night's end, you join your husband in bed, feeling for the first time that you've glimpsed his real feelings. Lovely jubbly. Glad to have it. Anyway, giant spiders! Your Angus Majesty, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some as big as horses. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Alright, fucking... We either A, send in the military to wipe it out, C, put a bounty on giant spider legs, or D, we must learn to coexist with the spiders. A, C, or D for... Now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, a voting, a voting, a voting, a voting, a voting, a voting is for you. A voting, a voting, a voting, a voting, a vote, a voting is for you. You, it's a voting for you. Oh, it's a voting for you. Yo, voting, 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 voting. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my fucking god. Vaulting is closed, and thus, you put a bounty on the giant spider's legs. You send an urgent message to the Adventurers Guild. The next day, a band of scarred ruffians with impractical weapons appear before the council to hear your problem. Then people start breeding giant spiders to collect the bounty, and it explodes the population. Yeah, probably. Giant spiders, is it? Damn it! Those things give me the creeps. Have some backbone, mate. Hey, I'd like to see you fight a dozen chattering arachnids while drowning antidotes and cutting yourself free of webs. We'll do our best. No promises. Soon, adventurers are stacking spider legs high in your throne room and walking out with pockets full of gold. Noble partitions, Dub is pleased to inform you that their spider problem has been mostly solved, and merchants are returning to the roads. Lovely, a jabbly. Anyway, plague of rats! Noble partition, Dub strides into the council chambers, distraught, weaving a dead rat by its tail. The fields are barren, of the parts of the coast are overrun by vermin, and we have no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Alright, do we A, take that rat and go, the coast can handle it alone. B, deliver a supply of rat poison. C, send them a shipment of cats. Or D, hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. If you ask me, maybe we should pick the B option. A, B, C, or D for now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey! Voting, 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 it's what you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey! Voting, 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 I just wanna voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting is what you should do, and you should all do too. Voting, voting. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, shipment of cats it is. Voting is closed. Send the shipment of cats. Noble partition, Dublin bows to you deeply. I can't thank you enough, your Angus Majesty. You send a caravan of cats over the coast. By the time they reach the destination, they're both hungry and very angry, with every rat-catching mindset. Roll the dice! Shit! Anyway, but despite a promising start, the cats prefer lazing around in the sun to actually catching vermin. The partitions lament the foolishness of the council. Shit. And the season! Far in the east, Count Blueberry is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. Our plans are going better than expected. The spymaster thinks that all is well in the kingdom. Thanks to the lack of attention, I made a fortune selling weapons to the Ashmedane Empire, even though it's forbidden. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own loyal guards. Indeed, the honor guard are incorruptible, but they watch are another story. If the king can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere. You should create king rats by putting a bunch of rats in a barrel. Let the rats get a taste for rat. For the next stage of the scheme, the council must lower the treasury to 15,000 or less in 2 seasons. I see. The scheming after scheming after scheming. And the season! We've got debt collections, an invitation. Oh, debt collections. Ah. The council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Count Greenboy corners you in the back passage of your castle just before dusk. Greetings, your grace. Apologies. Hey, Shadow Queen! Nice to see you here. Always is, always will be. Hey, guess what? The dev of King of the Castle was just here. I know, I was surprised as well. Anyway, apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your husband, the king consort. How can I put this? He owes me a lot of money. Gambling debts, mainly. He borrowed quite a lot. I see you're bringing the hammer down. Yes. What? Quite a lot to recover from some lost funds. But now it's time to collect, and he's been avoiding me. That's 2,000 money. I can't help you with this. That's unfortunate, your grace. Still, I thank you for your time. He scurries away into the darkness of your corridors. During council's next session, Count Greenboy levels the same accusation against Dimitri, only this time in public. At this stage, you're powerless to step in. A council vote will determine Dimitri's fate. A. Force the treasury to pay for the king consort's debts. B. Forgive Dimitri's debts and force Count Greenboy to absorb the losses. Or C. Force the other petitions to cover for the king consort's debts. We're not gonna do that, okay? Do the A, alright? That's just silly. Tell me how to join, I don't understand. I just typed join. Explanation part, join with your preferred pronouns, Shadow Queen. And if this is your first time, you then can pick either the barons, the courts, counts, or the partitions. Lovely. I'm not paying for him. Well, someone has to. B or C vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey! Voting, voting, voting. I just wanna vote, 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 vote. Vote, 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 vote. And you are, of course, the lovely counts. Here's your 1,000 gold. Don't spend it all in one place. Now you can vote in these things because this is the world we prefer. Voting, a voting, a voting, 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 a voting. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it looks as if it's almost practically unanimous. Voting is closed, and thus forgive Dimitri's debts and force Count Greenboy to absorb the L. This is a dangerous proceedment, allowing the royal family to get away with things like this. They are not above the law! Though Count Greenboy shakes his fist and makes empty threats, you're satisfied that the matter is now settled. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, an invitation. Oh wait. Sorry. Bastard the Second, my heart. I have proposition for you. I'm heading to a split tournament in a few months. It's one of the foremost in all of the kingdom. I thought it only right to see if you'd like to come with me this time. Excellent. I'll come and watch you play. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Ah, lovely. Wait, how did I get into the Barons if I chose she pronouns? I'm girl today. I think you picked the she, her pronouns because you could just pick at the start of any. But anyway. Anyway, Kraken! A Kraken! A real-life, honest-to-knife Kraken! Just outside my harbor off the western shores. We should send our navy to subdue that beast at once! A Kraken has every advantage in the sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It's said Krakens can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. Hysterical nonsense! You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty! Alright, do we A, send in the partition navy, B, appease the Kraken with a rack of rice, or C, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. A, B, or C, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 hey, a voting is for you. A voting, a voting, a voting is for you now. Voted, voted, vote. Hey, a voted, 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 vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it will look as if. Boom! Tied at a 2. But I'm picking the Monarch's choice. Appease the Kraken with this rack of rice. And we roll the dice! Yes! Dozens of goats and cows are rounded up and carted off to Noble Partition Dub's house, where they've dumped unceremoniously into the water near the estate. The church's great anger, the bizarre plan works. To the church's great anger, the bizarre plan works. The Kraken presumably eats it, Phil, and disappears back into the depths. Coastal villagers celebrated by burning Kraken effigies and occasionally tossing their own goats into the sea. Hopefully you haven't spawned a cult. Yes. End the season! And we are now in the bidding wars! Sammy at 3,350. Blueberry at 1,100. Arda at 1,099. Dub at 1,000. Shadow Queen at 1,000. Heist at 800. And Green Boy, Green Boy, Green Boy, you are broke! Fucking penniless! Absolute destitute! With 450 to his name. So, for the Barons, we have A, a monument, which raises the authority. B, a prison, which lowers stability. At least I understood. Yeah, shush. Anyway, for the Counts, we have C, an observatory, which lowers the faith, and D, a stadium, which lowers the military. Whilst for the Partitions, we have E, a deer park, which lowers the farming, and F, a thieves guild, which lowers the trade. A, B, C, D, E, or F, get your bags out and throw them on the ground! Woo! Get your bidding on, bid it on! Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on, bid it on! Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on, bid it on! Get your bidding on right now. Your bidding on, bid it on, bid it on, bid it on, bid it on. You have 30 seconds!
You better stop be picking. Bidding. Wouldn't it be nice if you were bidding? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. And wouldn't it be nice to spend the money on the kind of things that we need from? 3, 2, 1! The only thing that was funded was a dang farming expedition. How dare. And only on 2 gold alone. How dare. How dare you. Anyway, about my heir. Your marriage to Dimitri has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it blossomed into something like love. Man, I do love the love. It's high time we thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down on business. Anyway, bounty fraud. Your Majesty, you recall your bounty on spider legs? There's been uncertain financial irregularities surrounding the initiative. Though the spider problem has already been solved, we still got dozens of bounties being claimed every day. In fact, we now owe the Adventurers Guild over 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold? 2,053 to be exact. I took the liberty of asking the spy master to investigate. My spies in the guild tell me that they're breeding giant spiders in basements across the kingdom. They've even bred in variety with extra legs. This is obviously against the spirit of the agreement, but we didn't technically forbid it. So we still owe them 2,053 gold, legally speaking. Man, they fell off. We either A, cancel the bounty scheme and pay the guild what they're owed, B, cancel the bounty scheme and refuse to pay the guild anything, C, pay off the guild and buy up their remaining spiders, or D, arrest the prominent guild members involved in the scheme. I think we can all agree maybe we should arrest them, like full on. A, B, C, or D for now! Voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting. I just wanna vote. Voting is for you. Hey, vote. The voting is for you. Voting is for you. Voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Vote. Vote. Now we have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It seems unanimous. The voting is closed. Arrest the prominent guild members involved in the scheme. Lovely, jubbly. Roll the dice! Ha! I knew. I've been waiting for years to take a crack at the guild. Let's see how those amateurs held up against real soldiers. Roll the dice! The next day, your troops stormed guild outposts across the kingdom, as well as the central headquarters in the capital. Roll the dice! Oh, for God's sake. Adventurers are adept fighters with plenty of tricks up their sleeve. Your soldiers find themselves blinded by magic dust as they battle opponents baffled by illegal potions. Roll the dice! Yes! But your marshal is right. The adventurers are outnumbered and lack discipline. They flee as soon as the going gets tough, and your troops take only a minor casualties. Look at that! The guild headquarters turns out to be overflowing with gold, looted from various dungeons and ghoul-ridden catacombs. It all gets confiscated, of course. Your treachery suddenly looks healthy indeed. Meanwhile, the guild leaders are put on trial for fraud
and their pet spiders are burned in a giant bonfire. A positive outcome all around. Yeah, yay! We all love a little happy ending, don't we? Anyway, the monster's unleashed. Why do you have the partitions as your military, and not the barons? Because I can. Moving on. Sorry, just need a drink. It's a day like any other. You're sitting in the council hall, listening to your nobles argue about something or other. Today's session is getting particularly heated. Great God, my good count! You must understand my position! We simply cannot lower tariffs! Your bravading will leave me penniless! Penniless! Oh dear, get away from me. I feel faint. Good grief, he's having a heart attack! Someone fetch the physician! I have half a mind to... I assume he's fallen backwards. Oh no! Oh! Before the astonished eyes of the council, Count Blueberry's flesh ripples and bulges. Jet black hair spreads across the body. Huge gleaming claws sprout from his fingers. With incredible speed, Blueberry pounces upon Baron Ada and clamps his jaws into the screaming Baron's throat. Blood sprays across the faces of the rest of the council. Shocks give way to panic when the monster turns its glowing eyes their way. The council hall fills with shrieks and blubbering. Ada is dead, and now the predecessor of Ada will take over. Sweet knife. What are you? No, not yippee. Knife above. The Marcher veterans charge, swinging their swords and cursing. The monster tears them apart one by one, splattering the walls with blood, but suffers dozens of wounds. Leafy, did you really just do that? Really? Am I really seeing that? Okay, let me just finish this and we'll just... Once your honor guards are dead, the monster leaps on you, sinking his scarlet fangs deep into your shoulder. But then, with a final shudder, it dies as the last of the blood gushes from its wounds. You stand in a gore-soaked council hall, catching your breath and clutching your injured shoulder. The cowardly nobles have fled, taking advantage of the monster's distraction. Only the Spymaster and Marshal remain. You don't see that every day! Are you alright, your majesty? I need medical assistance. I need medical assistance! The marshal fetches the royal physician who hurriedly begin bandaging your shoulder. Rumor of the attack quickly spreads among the peasants, who promptly panic, declaring that half the nobles are secretly monsters. The wound is slow to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't appear to be infected. Your physician expects a full recovery. Lovely! Jubbly. Just what we need. Anyway, first of all, before we continue, it looks like our friend here has decided to do a marble race at my expense. Which means we will have another lovely marble race upon us. You may be thinking, what do you mean by marble race? Well, a marble race is when where the races of marbles come together at once to basically run in a straight line. But yeah, let me just do this, and then we'll just do this very quickly, and just do that, and then that, and then that, and then, oh, sorry, wrong one, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. All right, and now we begin very shortly with a lovely little marble race. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you steady? Well, you better be going now. Wow! And they are off, ladies and gentlemen, as the marbles go down this slide Plinkle machine. As Baxter slaps himself, gains the lead right next to Hi to a random streamer. Oh, won't that be lovely to say the least? But it looks like nothing happens. He's taking the lead while a random marble darts across. But Baxter slaps himself, has jumped the line and is getting overwhelmed by the rest of the other marbles that don't break the line. But it looks like it's all to play for as Bitch About Something and getting over a better for these speedruns still gains the lead. But who will win? Oh, it looks like... Oh my god, Light Up Point Redeemer just died. But Endstream is trying to pick up the pace once again. But getting over a better for these speedrun dies horribly as Endstream is now in the lead. Will Endstream be able to make it at the end? But it looks like everybody else is getting involved while Chat and Soul's Chap is going forward and may take the lead as we go along, but is stopped in its tracks in more ways than one. But it looks like Baxter Slaps himself is dead. Everyone's trying to jump. But Dust My PC might be in the lead to winning the whole marble race. Oh, but Loud Time is suddenly getting the lead. Will Loud Time be there? Endstream tried to overtake but died horrifically in a horrible accident. But it looks like Bastard Slaps himself is the winner. Okay. Well. Alright, 1 second. Alright. I'm just trying to brace for it because at the end of the day, it's gonna harm me as much as anyone else will imagine it will be harming. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna hurt like shit. Let him help you. Okay. I can help you with that. Green Boy? No. This is Slaps himself. Not himself, and also Green Boy is here to assist with the assist. We're not doing that. But first, let's just get these lovely marbles. There we go. And so let's just okay. Oh, I'm not gonna like this at all. Okay. Hang on. Let me just do this. Okay. I'm just bracing, that's all. Okay. You guys ready for it? Let me just... Oh, you want me to drink water? Thank you. I was gonna laugh so hard if I got end stream. Yeah, it would have been funny. But yeah, whatever. Anyway. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll do it without the glasses on. Hang on. Maybe without the glasses on. These are very good glasses. And lovely. Well, that hurt. Wow, more than one. It says slaps himself. There's plural. But yeah, anyway. And yes, it was definitely water. Definitely. Lovely jubbly. That really fucking hurt. And now my cheeks are going to get really red and roasty. Anyway, and the season! In the darkest depths of the eastern forest, Count Blueberry II has gathered his fellow plotters around the mossy stone obelisk. Oh, shit. My bad. There we go. The palace watch won't accept our bribes! The treasury is practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spy master to blab about it too. Damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the king least expects it. The counts aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Yeah, good fucking luck. Meanwhile, back in the march, Baron Arda II has met with his conspirators once again. Brandy is being passed around in good measure, but there seems to be a little cause for celebration. It's no good! The peasants are losing momentum! If we don't keep up the pressure, they'll go back to living their normal lives in peace! Bah! Lazy good-for-nothings! Can't they even go off their backsides for one measly revolt? We have to keep them unhappy! Don't allow the king time to stabilize! The Baron's goal is to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. Meanwhile, along the coast, Noble Partition Heist is visiting the Wizard's Scrampton in the cliffside tower built of knotted coral and seashells. Your side of the bargain is complete. The dreams of being are no longer a fleet. Their places stand empty. My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome king? Alright, shall you A, curse him with the fate worse than death, which is raising trade, or B, send him far away so he can never return, which is raising stability? What do you want to pick, Heist and Dub? Which one shall you pick? God fucking damn it! Damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Voting is closed, and thus far away. That can be done. I will steal the king away through the aperture, where distances work differently. But the aperture is the lands of dreams, and in times of turbulence and nightmares, it must be peaceful if I am to navigate it very far. Indeed, that can be done. We'll make sure the kingdom's as peaceful as a sleeping lamb and everyone's dreaming pleasant dreams. For the final stage of the scheme, the partitions must raise stability to at least 10. Lovely. Well, tax season's about, so who cares? End the season! We have the... Oh, well, this is wonderful. Your Highness! I bring bad news! An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the march! How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed! The disease is terribly virulent! Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion. Victims of crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stages. Once they are fully covered in crystals, they no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the crystal pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewelry if we allow the pox to spread. We could make money in the march. By the knife, woman! This is heartless even for you! The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want? For the march to lose money? Yes, interesting indeed. Well, either way, let me see. We either A, spread the crystal pox and harvest the gems, B, don't do anything one way or another, or C, A or B, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what you all should do. Money, 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 it must be so funny. In the rich man's world, money is what you should do. Money, 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 money is for you. Hey, voting, 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 voting is for you now. Voting, 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 voting. Hey! Time! 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Voting is closed, and thus don't do anything either way. The council differs and delays and does nothing, and the crystal pox spreads like wildfire across the march. Ah, yes. Farms live, fellow soldiers die in droves, peasants turn away from the god that abandoned them. Lovely. However, it's not all bad news. Making the best of a bad situation, the barons harvest gemstones from the pox-stricken peasants and sell them off for a tidy profit. Lovely. Let's go for the split tournament. Dimitri leads you inside Noble Partition Dub's seaside villa. The scent of incense and seafood hang heavy in the air. Oh, good, so good to see you, your esteemed highness. When Dimitri told me you were coming, I almost didn't believe him. Dimitri's first opponent will be Baroness Sammy, by the way. Dimitri will wipe the floor with that pretender. Dimitri smiles shyly at your words of encouragement. Dub leads you to some benches near the edges of the room, where a number of other spectators are already sitting. Refreshments and footlongs are handed around freely. I'm rooting for Baron Semi. She has a lot of games since 965. Oh, bloody hell, my liege! I didn't expect to see you here. I'm just here for the king consort. Of course, Dimitri's a regular at Dub's tournament. I'm sorry you didn't get an invite sooner, but we have to be a little careful, you know? The Church of the Knife can be a little timid when it comes to gambling. Ada the second spends the next few minutes explaining the basics of competitive split to you. Most of it goes over your head until he's interrupted. Marvelous! Take that, you bastard! No, great God, what's wrong with these damn cards? Wow, Dimitri won? Well, that was unexpected, but there's no way he beats Blueberry the second in the next round. I believe in him. Oh, do you? Care for a wager then? My gold against yours? Sure. Alright, what are you thinking, 500? Let's up it to 1,000. Huzzah! 1,000 it is! We should head over to the other table if we want to catch the game. It looks like it's starting right away. You don't think you can beat me, do you? Okay. We'll see soon enough. Roll the dice! Yes! 2,000 in the fucking gold! The game goes by in a blur. Count Blueberry II is aggressive, but Dimitri is ready for it. It's a matter of minutes before Blueberry II has conceded defeat. Marvelous. Bloody hell! That's impressive! Here's your money! Yay! The thing is, now the King Consort will have to defeat Dub themselves. Everyone thinks that they use their horse privileges to cheat, getting their servants to stack the stacks or something like that. Look for Noble Partition Dub before the last match. Dimitri notices you leaning and looks concerned, but you're having an idea. You manage to corner Dub as they're getting ready for the match. What do I owe the pleasure, your sincere highness? I was wondering if you would be interested in an agreement. In an agreement? What exactly are you asking me? Throw the match and let my husband win. And what will I get in return? I won't tell the Inquisition about this nonsense. Roll the dice! I see. Yes, throw the fucking match for my husband. Very well then, you've made your point. I'll make sure that... Hyena! Good to see. Yeah, you're part of the count. It's your 2,200 gold. I'll make sure that the King Consort is victorious, but I will be the last time either of you attend these tournaments. You find your way back to the stands You've done what you can for Dimitri. Now you just have to hope that Dub knows to keep their promises. Are you ready to lose, Your Sincere Highness? You always were a smooth one. But can you bite your bark? The game gets off to a rip-roaring start. You have to fight the urge to bite your nails. And then Dub makes a blunder, seemingly out of nowhere. The crowd gasps. Hell's bells! Now it's Dimitri's game to lose! Within a few minutes, it's over. Dimitri exploits the opening expertly. Everyone in chatting excitedly by the time the game is called. Congratulations, our well-deserved victory. Oh, how you flatter me. It was a hard-fought battle. The other nobles crowd around the table, inspecting the records and angling for a chat with the competitors. Eventually, Dimitri manages to disentangle himself and find you. I am victorious, though I must admit I'm a little perplexed as to know Dub could make such a terrible mistake. Well done, you played very well. Oh, you flatter me. I'm sure I couldn't have done it without you cheering me on. Shall we celebrate? Once you're back at home, your husband shares some of the prize money with you. All in all, a successful outing. 8,500 gold, baby! Fever dreams. Over the course of the winter, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. You are always hunting, always hungry. The council has noticed your lack of sleep as you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Seek out the woods witch for a folk remedy. Yeah, sure. While the Spy Master keeps an ear out for rumors of magic, you begin your search in your spare time. You can only hope that you find someone before it's too late. Yes, of course. And the season! And we are not doing anything. And the year! We have an invitation, pox in the capital, and witch hunting. Let's go for that one. Hey, JP, how's it going? We're still playing that good old King of the Castle, baby. And the only reason we are is because, and you might be thinking, it looks like it's later on in the game. Well, that's because the stream ended because someone rolled a marble race and I got end stream, which is unfortunate. Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from the march to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in the glittering statues of the afflicted. Oh no. No, indeed, Your Majesty. If only we could have prevented it. In any case, a rumor has spread among the peasants. They believe the only cure to the crystal pox is the king's touch. Well, that won't be happening. In your shoes, I'd say the same, but Your Majesty, the common folk are absolutely convinced. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you, or rather your hands on them. I hate this. I suggest we look at the council for guidance. After all, I did this game. I'd rather not play it anymore. Ah, fair enough. Anyway, do we A, the king should lay hands upon the token few of the infected. B, the king should lay hands upon as many as the infected possible. C, triple the security around the palace until this all blows over. Or D, we should let the crystal pox run its course. I suggest this. A, B, C, or D. Vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Vote C because otherwise the partitions win. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Voting is closed, and you triple the security around the palace until this blows over. You hire hundreds of more recruits to keep the raging mobs at bay. For the next few weeks, you shelter in the palace, waiting for the worst to pass. By the time it's over, the capital is practically a ghost town. The streets are lined with glittering statues, but at least you survived. Lovely, a jubbly. Anyway, time for an invitation. Your Majesty, you absolutely must come to the coast this year and experience the Summer Games for yourself. It is the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. How can I say no? Oh, this is simply wonderful. It has been oh so long since a king attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty, I'll make sure it won't happen to you. And, of course, witch hunting. For weeks, you've searched for a witch or warlock that could treat your dark and bloody dreams. Knowing the church could be outraged if they found out, you must take discreet action in your witch hunt. As traders, roll the dice! Yes! You have your city watch question every trader coming through the capital, and your loyal nobles do the same. Though the rumor mill, you hope to find some whisper of what you are searching for. You can only hope the clue turns up soon. Not only are the dreams getting more frequent, they're more vivid. You're starting to doubt their dreams at all. End the season! And end the season once again. A new honor guard, your heir, and the Royal Inquisition. Let's go for a new honor guard. The deaths of your honor guard are in the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty. But we don't have time to mourn. We must replace him at once. The king needs protection. And what are our options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the knights of the Old Down Rose, the partitions with champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons offering a squad of hardened veterans. Of course, since your previous honor guard were March veterans who will never live to collect their pensions, the barons refuse to send any more of the hardened bitten soldiers to die in your service. Alright, tell me about these Eastern... I'm just gonna skip this one, because... avoid your verdict. It's the Eastern Knights. It's gonna be the Eastern Knights. You are our guards. No, not anymore. Very good, Your Majesty. I'll make the arrangements at once. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she'd written in for the occasion. Lovely. Your heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall fills with nervous silence. My son again! The assembled nobles break out into a polite applause by designating an heir. You've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son. What is his name? Bastard the Third. How delightful! Your Majesty, I'm sure little Bastard the Third will grow up to be a chief of the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Ooh. The Royal Inquisition. Advisors! Nobles! I bring dire news! The king is a creature of the seventh god! A murderous shapeshifter! A bloodthirsty werebeast! Excuse me, what are you saying? Your husband, Dmitri, casts his eyes away from you as if he can't bear to look at you in the eyes. Don't tell me. Cursed with the hunger of the beast, he must be put down for the good of the kingdom. That is a pretentious lie. Is it? The evidence is overwhelming. The more people have disappeared, the more sure I am of your guilt. Esteemed nobles, take action! You have no power here!
You have no power here.
Do we B, confine the king to his quarters until the solution is solved, or C, execute High Inquisitor for slander of the king? B or C, vote now!
Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Voting, a voting is for you now. Voting, voting, vote. Hey! Voting, 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 vote. Hey! Voting, a voting. Voting is for you. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting.
10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting is closed. Oh my fucking god. You're dragged from your throne to the quarters where the doors are barred behind you. Eventually, an Inquisitor visits you in your bedroom and gruffly forces you to drink a foul-smelling brew that says will suppress your dreams. By the time you're allowed back in public, the nobles whisper about you behind your back and give you horrified stares over the shoulders. You're not sure you easily regain their trust, even if your curse has been suppressed. Son of a bitch! Time for the bidding wars, everyone! Semi with 4,049 gold, Hyena the third with 2,200, Blueberry the second with 1,200, Dub with 1,100, same with Shadow Queen. Ada with 1,049, Heist with 899, and Green Boy with 550, making you absolutely 100% broke! Very much so. Anyway, for the barons, we have A, an observatory, which lowers the faith. B, a prison, which lowers stability. Counts for C, we have Deer Park, which lowers the farming. D, a feed skill, which lowers the trade. For the partitions, we have E, an aqueduct, which raises the farming. And F, a library, which raises stability. A, B, C, D, E, or F, get your bags out and throw them on the ground! Get your bidding on, bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. Get your bidding on, bidding on. Get your bidding on right now. What do you do? What do you do? There's 30 seconds for the bidding. Oh, I'm seeing a bid that may end the game if given the opportunity. You wouldn't want this to be happening. We have 15 more seconds for more bidding. Who will be the best bidder? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Heist, you are too late. And it looks like Shadow Queen has basically lowered the trade, but also lowered stability. End the season! Your ambition, a call for apprentices, and something that's in the back. My thieves will overthrow society. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the father of the nation. But so far, you've done a dismissal job of it. The kingdom is starving, your majesty. Peasants are dying of hunger every day, and they curse your name. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of their own. But your other advisors have other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies and force them to submit. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the seal of the ninth God, the church will lend our full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles won't dare move against you. Oh, don't listen to the rest of those fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Amala the Wise. There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over the Golden Age. So we got stability and trade. Authority and military. Authority and faith. Or the Scepter of Sages. Faith and trade? Faith and trade! A wise decision, your majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the the scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles. Ah, yes, indeed, indeed. Call for apprentices. Unfortunate tidings, your sincere highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Zirconos. I believe it's Gordias, the stone talker. Why is that a problem? He's put out a call for new apprentices, which are a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking citizens from all over the coast are lining up for the chance. And not just peasants! I, Semi, have also decided to apply. The confines will be fierce, but those common folk are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. Gotta go, peace. Take care, green boy. Although we are almost done. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. And we shall assemble the council. My humblest thanks, your Angus Majesty. Alright, how about we, require she forfeits her noble title in order to become an apprentice. A, B, C, or D, A, B, or C. It's either we allow or we don't, or we just, have her just relinquish the noble title. A, B, or C, vote now! Voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting. The voting is for you. Voting is for you. Hey, voting. The voting is for you. A voting is for you now. Vote. Hey, a vote. 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Voting is closed, and thus require that she forfeits her noble title in order... I suppose that is an acceptable compromise. Holy shit, we have 11,449. Holy shit. Semi begins her journey to Zirconos immediately. Her successor, Baron Semi II, inherits her position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of her wealth as payment. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Gordias' presence in Zirconos attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of his latent magic starts to wilt crops from miles around. Lovely. Meanwhile... the ritual. Just when you're about to give up hope on finding a witch, a merchant traveling throughout the capital from distant Televos tells you where you can find one, after a few dozen drinks, of course. Her name is Magdalene, and she has agreed to meet you in a secluded grove just outside Televosk in the east. Regarding her for the first time, you know she is very much a witch. Thick, ragged hair and toothy grin. The only thing she's missing is a pointy hat. You have the scent of the beast on you, your majesty. I see why you have come. Just tell me what I need to do to stop these dreams. To be cured, you will need to undergo a dangerous ritual. I can help you, but you must be prepared. Or I can help you overcome the spirit within you, giving you control of your new power. But that ritual is more dangerous. Just get rid of the curse, I beg you. First, we must procure a number of rare ingredients. I will need the antlers of an... we get it. Most of these things I can procure myself with time, but any help would be appreciated if you wish to be cured quickly, especially with the antlers. I'll find all the ingredients for you. You source the ingredients quickly, making sure they're genuine and high quality. You try not to arouse suspicion in the process. When you next meet with Magdalene, she has prepared a ritual circle in her grove. The goat is brought before the oldest tree in the circle, then slaughtered with a moon dagger. The blood mixes with wine, which she bids you drink, before trying tying you down to a stone altar. That poor goat. Megalodon then takes a mortar and pestle and mixes the antlers with the blood wine, creating a thick mushy paste. The moment the substance passes your lips, horrible sights swim about your visions. Oh, the great spirit of a wolf howls from beyond the trees, its beast covered in thick, coal black fur, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly sight, and its maws dripping with blood. Clench your jaw. Pain shrieks through your body as you thrash at the bindings. The great wolf spirit roars in defiance, then starts to fade. The last thing you see before you pass out are its eyes staring deep into yours. When you awake, Megalodon greets you with a smile. The ritual was a success, Your Majesty. The dreams will plague you no longer. You almost want to hug her. The nightmare is finally over. Lovely jubbly! End the season! Confirm the text. And the rebellion report. Yeah, I imagine that was happening. But let's see if we can get that Scepter of Sages before anything. Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news! Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep within the mountains. It speaks of a Scepter of Sages, and it was written by Queen Amala herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Scepter of Sages so her enemies couldn't find it. Good work, Treasurer. It's in the warrens of caves within the Blackwheel Forest, Your Majesty, near to the capital. It's been under our noses this whole time. I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside. We're close. I can feel it. I hope so, Your Majesty. This is the most bracing. I don't usually get to do this sort of thing. I'm usually stuck in my office all day. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? Roll the dice! Yes! Most delightful news, Your Majesty! The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest, which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript. Wonderful! The scepters should be hidden within. But the Scepter of Sages can only be found by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. That's me! Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. I'm sure I agree. But unfortunately, it's not me who decides. Queen Amala wrote a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. If we go to the cave, I can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. You make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drink, adventurer, guides, and a little traveling desk for the treasurer to the Blackwheel Forest. Your husband comes too, riding beside you. I must say, this is all very exciting. I can only imagine the scepter will look very good on you. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped, and you bend double to squeeze through. Darling, I'm sure you'll deal with whatever tricks Queen Amala created here. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach a golden door exactly as the adventurers described. It will open only for the faithful. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. Breathe. Roll the dice! Yes! I win! A bright golden light flares behind your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open. When you open your eyes, the tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble into a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful! Dreadful! I should have stayed in my office. I have to say, I feel similarly. Do we even have enough air left? Shh. Sorry. I'll stay calm. Oh. You put out your hand and feel your way along the wall. When your fingers touch something, could this be it? As you grip the scepter, it glows gold, chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff, like any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is as bright as the sun. It's the scepter, your majesty! You've done it! This was all thanks to you and your hard work, Bastard the Second. I hope you're proud of yourself. First things first, I'm eliminating poverty. Goodness. Well, we must call the nobles first and tell them the good news before they rebel. Bearing the scepter, you make your way through the tunnels and back into the sunlit forest. As soon as you return to the capital, you call the nobles to the council hall. Let them sweat. You make some time to have the servants fix your hair, polish your crown, just a few little things to make a king feel special. Then you stroll into the hall. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the scepter of sages sits. It looks small and ordinary, but you sense the weight of its history. Dimitri strolls at your side, smiling at each noble as you pass. Behind you, your heir, Bastard III, toddles along hand in hand with his governess. What is going on, your highness? Why have we been brought here? Oh, well, Shadow Queen. I have good news. The nobles fall silent as you ascend to your throne and settle yourself comfortably. King Bastard II has descended to the darkest depths of the Blackfield Forest and has retrieved the Scepter of Sages. Excited and worried whispers ripple around the council hall. As bearer of the Scepter of Sages, the king has sealed his destiny as King Bastard II the Enlightened. How do we know it's real? It could be any old stuff. You pick up the scepter. Yo, motherfuckers! The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in warm, glowing light. Golden light, I mean. The nobles gasp and fall silent. Beside you, Bastard III claps his hands in delight. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's rather beautiful, isn't it? It became clear that even the grumpiest of nobles will never dare speak against you while they bear the Scepter of Sages. Finally, you have secured in your throne and your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun. Yeah, baby! And you won the game with 6,000 gold in your treasury. I have 9,000. Holy shit. The monarch is victorious! The Count's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered and a number of arrests were made. Count Blueberry ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the Baron's scheme fizzles into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they'll take matters into their own hands instead of hinging on the plans of the whims of common folk. The attempt to woo Scrampton to the coastal causes was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, fed noble partition heist to a kraken. Backed by the scepter's power, King Bastard II's rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In his will, the king instructed that the scepter be reburied to be claimed by only a worthy successor. King Bastard II the Magnificent! Gained length 2 years and 9 months. With that amount of years, and spouse Dimitri of the Coast, and the successor, King Bastard III. And of course, the richest noble is Hyena III with 2,500 to their name. Lovely. And the poorest one is Semi II, who is broke because we stole a lot of their money. And thus, the next predecessor comes for Bastard III! With an authority of 5, a stability of 9, a treasure of 10,149. And while the barons have a trade of 9, a farming of 1, a military of 8, a faith of 4, and a divines of 3. And the counts have a trade of 7, a farming of 4, a military of 2, a faith of 10, and a divines of 4. As for the petitions, the trade of 7, a farming of 4, a military of 2, a faith of 8, and a divines of 3. Exit the game! And I must thank you all for the ever so loving follow that you basically put upon me. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so kindly. And thank you everyone. And as well as that, thank you very much to Sam, the dev of King of the Castle, and soon Tribunary, or is, for the 5 gifted subs. I could not thank you enough for what you have done. And I appreciate it every single day from now on. I will say that much right now. But yeah, as we go into a luscious little world, who shall we be raiding today? Let's see. Let's see. We should raid... You know what? Let's raid the Pun Hit Wonder. Yeah. Pun Hit Wonder we raid right now. We're going to raid Pun Hit Wonder. I'd love to raid Soul Kaiba, but it's the Pun Hit Wonder. Thank you everyone for watching who is playing Donkey Kong 64. Ooh! And hopefully you all use the lovely raid message, because I sure will. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, and I will see you all tomorrow with some Dead by Daylight. It's a goodbye with a react bot. Okay. And it's goodbye from me. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Oh, bye-bye-bye-bye.